If you follow my channel, you'll know there's one dish that I haven't ever covered on this channel, and that is because, gotta be honest, as a foreigner, as a Falang, it scares me a little bit. But today I'm gonna put that to bed. We are down at Talat Noi near Bangkok's Chinatown to visit Kuay Teow Roo, a super famous fishball noodle shop selling homemade fish balls, fish sausages, and unbelievable Mordang red pork for the last 100 years. If they can't get me over my fear of fishball noodles, no one can. Let's go. Now from the outside it looks like a tiny little stall just down this minuscule little dark alleyway. You've got a lady at the front doing all the noodles. She's got all the noodles out in a little compartment out the front with all the different fish balls, the fish sausage, the big bowl of soup with all the fish balls and all the fish sausage bubbling away. But then if you carry on through, if you carry on through this little alleyway, it opens up into this big sort of eating area out the back with maybe 10 or 12 tables, bigger alleyway, and all the ladies down here, all the ladies and all the guys making everything from scratch. So all the ladies, they're not eating fish balls today, they're eating green curry, lab, and fried fish. Cup? Okay. So as I said, everything here is homemade. These lovely ladies are making all the crispy wontons, which we're going to try in a minute. And then this lady is making... Look, Giao pa. So she's making the fish dumplings. Look at this. So look, we've got the flour, we've got the fish. This is someone who's been doing this a while. Okay. So the fish they use here, if I'm getting this correctly, baht in sea, which is king mackerel. So the main reason I'm usually kind of scared of this dish is because they're mass-produced, fishy, rubbery balls and sausages. But here, as I said, as I keep saying, everything is homemade. So we've got a big vat of homemade fish balls here, which I'll show you in a sec. We've got the guai, Chinese sausage / roll, I guess, here that's been deep frying over here. And there are literally hundreds of these. Yep. So the fish sausage is sitting in water. I think that's to get a bit of the starch off. Then she's just taking them out of these big buckets of water, shaking them off, and then sticking them straight into that hot fat so they're getting super, super crispy. It is hot, hot, hot in here. You've got fryers going off, you've got steamers going off. I've never seen so many, I was going to say fish balls of any kind, being transferred from one place to another. That's not a euphemism. ใส่เกลือไหม ใส่ค่ะ ใส่เกลือนิดหน่อย Okay. Right, so this... ใส่กับก๋วยเตี๋ยวเย็นตาโฟ ครับ This lady's on chili juicy, so it's just pounded chilies, vinegar, which to me smells like pickled onions, but she said it's just vinegar, and a little bit of salt. Here, I need mangan. Mangan. I need hard. I need tun. Okay. So these are the same baht in sea. These are the same mackerel fish balls as these. These have just been deep fried and these have been boiled. Under this little force field is the in here they call it more wan, but I'm calling it more dang. She said it's the same thing. พี่ครับดูหมูดังได้ไหมครับได้ครับขอบคุณครับ Oh, look at it glistening, guys. Look at it. It's a big mound of goodness. I'm having this to myself. Even if I absolutely hate this, I order a bowl of noodles and I despise it, which isn't going to happen. But even if it did, I still love the place because I can still appreciate, even if I don't like the taste of something, I can still appreciate the craftsmanship that has gone into making something of this quality. Just puts it like a step above the rest. Right, on the table we've got our usual suspects. So we've got the dried chili, which has been sort of roasted off. We've got some sugar, we've got chili in vinegar, and then we've got that chili vinegar that she was making over there, the lovely auntie. She said this is for yen tau, but I'm gonna obviously put it into my sauce. We've also got some peanut dust, some grounded peanuts, if you wanna make it like a tom yum. We've got some white pepper, and we've got some nampa, some fish sauce. Come on, Cap.
น้ำอะไรไหมคะน้ำชาก็อร่อยนะ
โอเคเอาน้ำชานะครับขอบคุณครับ Right, so I've chucked in a little bit of the chili flakes. I'll put a little bit more in, and you'll be surprised to know I'm going to chuck in a little bit of the chili vinegar and mix that up. And the good thing about ordering these kem e noodles, these little rice noodles, is that I don't have to use plastic chopsticks, and even after 10 years of being in Thailand, I am still not equipped to use plastic chopsticks. A little bit of white pepper, and let's go. Now this is what I said, this isn't my first time in here. I actually came in here with Diggy from Danny and Diggy the other day. She did a video, that's how I got the lowdown on this place. So it's not the first time I've been in here, it's the second time I've tried this soup. And it's still exactly the same as the other day, clean, that is how I would describe it. It's a pork bone soup. So it's not a fish soup, so it's not double fishy, but you do have a little bit of sort of seafood undertones because they've obviously boiled the seafood in the broth. Very, very nice, very, very clean. If you don't like fish balls or you don't like fish sausage, guys, this is the place to try it. That ho guai, the fish, I'm calling it a fish sausage. It might be a fish roll that we saw them making a minute ago. It's really, really soft and really, really bouncy in here. Sometimes when you get fish noodles, fish balls, they're super fishy. I mean, these have got a fishy taste to them, but it makes sense now she's told me that they're using mackerel, because it does have that kind of mackerel-y taste, that oily fish kind of taste. But it's not overpowering, and the texture is amazing. Right, onto these little fish balls. Yeah, the boiled ones are good. Again, probably not the best etiquette, but super, super bouncy. And last but not least, I'll try this other little fish ball. The fried fish ball has a slightly firmer texture. Where they've hit that hot fat, they've sort of crisped up on the outside. It's almost like it's wrapped in like a tofu skin, but it's not. And that's what I thought the first time I ate it. As I said, guys, those noodles, so comforting, so soft. And actually no need to use the plastic chopsticks. All right, so there is some in the soup, but I ordered extra red pork. The first flavour you get, they're very, very smoky. They've been roasted, obviously over coals, I'm imagining, to get that level of smoke. Now, as the name suggests, more wan, it is sweet, like very, very sweet. But where you're getting that smokiness, I do kind of like it. Now, it's probably not the done thing, but I'm going to put a little bit of that chili vinegar onto the mordang, just to take away a little bit of that sweetness. Listen, do whatever you want. A little bit of vinegar on it. Now it's sweet and sour, salty. It's really salty. It's salty and smoky and sweet. If you like, say, honey barbecue, this will be a great addition to your little lunch here. And as if they're not doing absolutely everything by hand and doing things properly here, the sauce that goes with the fried wontons, actually the dripping from the sweet pork. The sauce is mad sweet, like crazy sweet. Again, it kind of tastes like barbecue sauce. Wontons are just how you would expect. A little bit of filling, so not too much. Really, really crispy. Tiny little bit of pork filling in there. It's a perfect little snack. Like, there's nothing much to them. They don't taste of that much. They just taste of fried wontons, which is good for me. And look at that. I've just dipped again without even realising. All right, I'll just try the pork in the soup. It's got a completely different flavour than when you eat it just with all the sweet sauce on. So obviously it's lost a bit of that sauce in the soup. What a find. What a spot. But I can't even tell you that I found this place. So I'm going to link to Danny and Diggy's video that went out a couple of days ago. Diggy had a great idea. We went to Hua Lamphong railway station. We asked the tuk-tuk driver to just take us to his favourite local restaurant, and he took us here. So big shout out to Diggy and Bunrat, the best tuk-tuk driver around. He took us all the way around Bangkok, only charged us 200 baht. We were expecting like 1,000. So very, very good. Just go to Hua Lamphong and ask for Bunrat. He's there every single day. But he actually found this place. I didn't find this place. Oh. Don't forget, this and all of my other recommendations are on my ultimate Bangkok street food map. There's a QR code on the screen. You can click that now. There's also links in the description box below. That will take you to the shopping page where you can pick up the Bangkok map, the Chiang Mai map, and soon my DIY Bangkok street food tour guide. So thank you to everyone that's bought one of the maps or is going to buy one of the maps. It really, really does help me out. $13.50. I think the value is incredible, but I'll let you decide that for yourselves. If you don't think it's incredible, get in touch. You can have your money back. Bye-bye. ขอบคุณนะครับ Bye-bye. Bye-bye. ขอบคุณครับ ขอบคุณครับพี่ Bye-bye ครับ อร่อยมาก